finally been lifted and improvements have been brought. And we don't want all these things to rot or waste away at all. We want them to be maximally utilized.
Hall rooms, changing rooms, offices, and all the likes that we require. So that is why everybody is here. So we just probably just go. It's away from patients.
That's a hobby.
This side, my main office.
It's expensive. Right? So all of you, so you can have exits to where you can probably dispose waste and coke through the back. Water installation or one water setting one
But that's probably now that we open to outside. So this is the challenge, right? The scrubbing and shelter the exits depending on what we have here. The other so let's go and look at what we have here. So
Only do Yarabi.
Like somebody who have been from or somebody. Same size. Something
okay. Could they toilet and could they toilet facilities? Just try to do what? Can we do? Yes, sir.
They have to modify the structure of the office.
So, Yes.
This particular one, we can tell them to, let's say, call room.
We now have needs. Will I be telling you, okay, convert the office to a room? Or convert the office to a clinic. You understand? Because now we don't have consultation room. I hope you know. And then okay, yes.
It's done, yeah. It's done.
So we'll be looking for and then consultations, pharmacy and lab somewhere here. I've not thought of where to put together. This section. But we cannot use it because we are moving our work to that place. So, post surgery, where do you move your patient? You move to the ward. Just the small. Yes. This ward. It's possible. We can use this place for both eye and dental. This section. We'll find a way to partition it for you. And use this. Dr. Roa, sir? I said we can modify this place for you and dental people. I said we can modify. There is space now. There is the so you have space to do your movement. Those are bedside patient monitors. Have you? They have quite a number of them. Alright. They have overhead kind of desk. So look, they have two manual suctions. These are electric suctions. No manual. These are electric suction machines. So these spots. He does. By the time there is emergency, you rush
I'm not sure this guy will come out with also.
So they have a phototherapy unit. They have a demonstrator. That is a crash cart. So not stopped, right?
Okay, that's it.
Yes,
So that's a crash cart.
I'm noting it.
Then this one is the theater bed.
Yes, theater table, sir.
Okay.
Monitor,
Monitors.
anesthetic machine, diaphragm.
So they already have an ultrasound machine. This one should be, I don't know how many Ds this one is. I think it's just an abdominal probe. I think there's the vaginal one. The one who should help is this one. Maybe so there should be another program. You were showing me equipment for pathology. Oh yeah. This machine is good. Anesthetic machine. This one is the diaphragm machine.
This what is it called?
Kí ni ẹ lè ṣe lára ọ̀rọ̀ iṣẹ́ yín?
Minimum 100. Minimum 100. Minimum.
This is what I was telling you.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can see there's already a ramp. Yeah. So there's a ramp here. If you find here and somewhere around here, this is where our ear should be. So, but the dental child is here. Okay.
You go have a compressor. Wow, that's awesome.
Can you make it? It's Chinese.
Lab will need more of water, and we have more of it over there. So this question is
Also close to the yes, so because if a patient comes in, they will need to.
So that place big enough for here.
Yeah, we'll use that place for here.
The only challenge is the
Actually,
Entrance and the modify. And the modify entrance. That is push in, push out kind of door. So immediate we should not have that maximum consultation days.
This one's for campus.
1, 2, 3. So no other items. Then we should have spaces for other things we probably want to do. Nurses, we want to put equipment, probably we want one of the spaces here. Let me go through because I need to so that you can make of everyone, right? So let us know now.
This is my word,
Sir, so far, I can't.
Somebody will wait here and make it. Water is everywhere. Well, only from reception at hospitality to our team, sir. As envisaged, we went there with the team of people from administration to nursing to ophthalmology, ENT, engineering. So we assessed the facility there much more in depth than when all of us, myself and yourself and the chiefs, went there. It was a more detailed assessment that we went to make there. First of all, we will say that a lot has been put on ground in that place, and the community and the church should be appreciated for their efforts to put that place into that shape. We as a hospital were an agent of the federal government of the country. We obey all directives that are given to us by the federal government through the Federal Ministry of Health. And if the Federal Ministry of Health has given us a directive to go and assess the place for a possible takeover, we have no choice than to come, which we have come and see. What we have seen there so far, like I said earlier, sir, is impressive enough for us to say we want to be willing as a partner to come and see what we can do there. After all, the purpose of the health of the hospital is for the health of the generality of the people. That does not mean that we have everything that we need already in place there. One of the things which I mentioned to the chiefs is that much more than equipment, what we need to begin a hospital or to even work in a hospital, much more than equipment and building, are human beings. And KBC is well informed about the happenings in the health sector in Nigeria, of the brain drain issues that we are currently suffering of. It will interest the KBC to know that as a hospital presently, we have departments that we don't even have doctors. We have departments that we don't have doctors. We have departments that we probably have only one doctor left or two doctors left. So much more than the buildings, we will require personnel, and the mechanisms of getting personnel from federal government is a little bit very cumbersome. Very, very cumbersome. Like for instance, now this year we are requested to recruit 100 doctors and 100 nurses. We are only granted approval to recruit only 20 doctors. 20 doctors cannot run this man's department. But that is what they gave us for the whole hospital of almost 20 departments. They have also given us approval to recruit 40 nurses. If I give the ATNS 40 nurses to divide among the wards, you know what, we get 3. So that puts us in a very dire position. So if we are coming to work here or to provide services here, beyond equipment can be bought, human beings cannot be bought. In fact, not medically qualified personnel. These are people that take years to produce, that are scarce everywhere. But they are available if we get the right incentives for them, either through the government and through the community or the church, as the case may be. So that will be a challenge for us, which we will need to work through. Like I was also discussing with the Assistant Director of Administration. We have already prepared our budget for next year, submitted. Whether it be overhead, personnel, and capital, our budget for next year has been submitted, which of course did not include this hospital here. So what that will mean is that we may not have funds of our own, even if we're willing to come here. we may not have funds of our own released to us by government without what I told him, would if the community through their illustrious sons and daughters would need to help us get things like integration funds or a proper take-off grant from the government, because that is about the only way we'll be able to fund this hospital, sir. We will not be able to fund it from the regular budget, because that for next year has been completed already. So if the community can, so when you talk to your children outside here that are helpful to us, these are the points that may be important for discussion and for engagement, so that they too can also talk to other people that they know that are in places that we can get these resources and mobilize to Ilawe for the good of our people. We have also gone there, sir, and we have also seen that quite a lot has been put in place, like I said much earlier. But much more than that, there are a number of things, probably because when this hospital was conceived, it was conceived as a small health center or general hospital, but presently it has outgrown that initial idea. All of us now can see that it has gone beyond that small health center. So some components of the kind of hospital that we run are not there. Like I was discussing, there's no provision for waste disposal, and the hospital generates a lot of waste, and these are not the kind of waste that we can put to the community, because it will endanger that community. It will endanger the community, so we cannot get waste from the hospital and put it where every other person in the community puts their waste. So it's a major challenge that we'll be facing there if we need to run that place. That's number one. Number two, issue that we also noticed, like I said, we don't have a place where we can do maintenance, because this man is a maintenance man. So there's nowhere we can do maintenance. Even like our car, our vehicles, our ambulance now, we probably need to change oil or brake fluid or something. We don't have. At those same places, that also the place where we keep things like diesel for running generators, petrols, and for maybe minor equipment, ordinary ladder. They will need to do climb up and go. So these are some things that are specific to the kind of hospital that we run, that because of the nature of that place was not taken into cognizance in the building of that place. Also too, because the kind of service we also will run will require doctors, nurses, physiotherapists, scientists, pharmacists that will not just have to come to work in the morning and go away at 4 p.m. They will need to sleep there. Because aláboyún ní sọ fún wa pé àárọ̀ ló máa bímọ, ní sọ fún wa kọ́sàn ló máa bímọ, ilé kan tá a gbà sọ́dọ̀ wa láàárọ̀ ó lè ṣòro lálọ́ máa bímọ. So the doctors and the nurses won't go home, unlike if it was a health center, permanent center, tó bá dàgbé mẹ́fà wọn á ti pa wọn máa lọlé. So those are things that were not factored into our present structure there, that for our operations we will need to have some of those things in place. But as I've expressed to the chiefs, that the chiefs must have seen the enthusiasm of our team when they got there, that everybody was very enthusiastic and impressed with what we have there, and we will be delighted to come there, very, very delighted. So we will be soliciting, sir, for your support in helping us. I know some of those things too. It's not you that will do it. You need to also talk to your people that are outside that can help the town and that can help us to bring those things home. But by and large, we are enthusiastic. We want to partner with the community, with the church, and with every well-wisher that will help us to ensure that we deliver not just service, but that we deliver quality service in Ilawe here. like Kabesi told me the last time I was here, I told you that he had been at our facilities and he liked the kind of service that we deliver there. That is because for us, our core values are that we value life. Because we also value life, we want to provide quality service. So there's no point coming to a place and then you are bringing people and then you are not making a difference in what the other person, like the older has told me, of what they presently have here is just somebody who just does everything. So there must be a difference between what the community has been experiencing before we came and what the community will be experiencing when we are here. So that will be the quality, and which will be what we will be wishing to provide, so that we can we can also get the support of the community to do what we know how to do, what we love doing, and what we want to do, sir, with your people and your kingdom, sir. Thank you, Kabesi.
Thank you so much. I simply appreciate your comprehensive report. Like you said, when that place was conceived, it started as a small maternity. I remember every Christmas, when Christmas was approaching those days, I must fall sick so that I would go to that place and get this needle that the whites then they used to give to us. They must give it to the children, and some of us have passed through there. It's not the same now. It has grown, and all the elements that are required to make this function, we will still improve on it. The project we have at hand here now is the staff quarter. Abadibo. Ṣé ìrántí pé mo wí kí n ṣe ṣètò bí kan fẹ́ ṣe staff quarter sí? Màá tẹ́ bá aṣọ lábúgá and fẹ́ ṣe immediately. Maximum of 2-3 months, the staff quarter will be up and running. So that has been good. What we now factor in now will be the laundry aspect, the little mechanical workshop and refuse waste disposal. We will make arrangement for all these things to be incorporated into what they want to put in place now. Thank God our contact has been reappointed there, and we will continue to maintain our link so that she will be able to be of tremendous assistance. And as regards staffing, the scarcity of medical doctors, it calls for serious concern, not only here but throughout the country. It is very pathetic, very painful, and highly disturbing that we spend so much in this country to train our doctors, only for them to do what we call Japa. I think we should be able to train our doctors for our local environment and pay them handsomely. Because no matter what, when you alone, you go to all these countries, there are some deprivations you suffer. During deprivation, no matter what they are paying you, you are discriminated against. You are subjected to some humiliation that you will remember home. I happen to have served in the foreign service as a diplomat. I served in various countries. And part of the program we ran then, I think they still run it, is the technical aid corps, where we put in our medical doctors to assist in some of these countries. I made intervention severally over discrimination against our medical personnel. In Jamaica, in Haiti, in Belize, in Dominican Republic, and most of those countries. It is still better at home. No matter what, home is still the best. And home will only be the best if they are encouraged. They are well paid. They are well motivated. So we work on it, and I can assure you the best is yet to come. But the budget could be reviewed. I'm not unaware that the Ministry of Health is already asking for what it will cost for the takeoff. So that should not be a hindrance towards the takeover of the place by the management. We will still continue to make contact and work out the nitty-gritty of the takeoff. Once again, I thank you so much for coming. I appreciate your management and I wish you successful journey back. Thank you.
I just want to ask, maybe you can appeal to the head of the team that whatever the boss is going to write, and some of those things they discover that they may still need in terms of equipment, maybe you can send a copy to you and we give to our contact some of this equipment that they may require so that we can work on it. While you are working with the federal government, we can basically be working with our own contacts here. So just let us see a copy of those things you still need. Let's make it available because we appreciate that.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Let us not go on.